Roman aqueducts. Throughout history, water is known to be a primary source to life and personal hygiene. Although in different eras of time, water was very important, the Romans built a system that allowed the water to be delivered to public baths and fountains, etc. This invention was very important to the Romans because it allowed their city to have fresh water so that people can receive clean water to houses and even to the people that were high in the hierarchy system. When they built the aqueducts system, so many questions were thought about. Personal and environmental hygiene and flooding were the main priorities due to the previous history of these events. When coming up with a new idea, you need to know if it's going to be 100% efficient. For example, the authors N. Ramage and A. Ramage stated the main purpose of the aqueduct was to bring clean water into public baths and fountains. Provision of water to private houses was a secondary benefit and requires permission. So if you were high in the hierarchy system and you wanted your private supply of clean water, you needed to have special permission from the government. With a new idea, you always have to look out for the pros and cons about it. In addition, for the specific idea, they had taken into consideration basic personal and environmental hygiene. For example, the author G. Aldrich stated that in ancient Rome, all the fountains, cisterns, pipes, baths, and basins and reservoirs reached by floodwaters would obviously have been contaminated by the virulent stew of disease-bearing organism present in these waters. They had to stop it immediately, or it would spread throughout the city and potentially kill millions. Many dangers can uplift this aqueduct system in Rome, such as virus and flooding. For instance, the author Long stated, in Rome, the flood came gradually because of the low level of the riverbed and the resistance of bridges and other buildings. Water first began to fill drains, sewers, and streets. There would be puddles of water that would attract rodents and flies, and it could turn into a virus epidemic. In conclusion, the Romans were very clever by inventing the aqueduct system. It was a purpose for them to deliver clean water throughout the city. For instance, fountains, public bathing, and private households.